Hello my friends, I was super excited and surprised when I saw on a Trendmood page there is another new release from Natasha Denona, which is Love Face Palette, available now in Europe. And I'm like, I haven't seen anywhere that this product has even been announced. And all of a sudden it's been available. And I was searching the internet for the last hour trying to figure where is available, but I couldn't find anything. Anyways, before we continue, obviously I do not own this palette at the moment. This palette, however, looks like previous Glam Face palette, just with a different color story, with a different theme. I also was inspired to show you this makeup tutorial that I've created some time ago, but I realized that this color story is something that I would create once I get my hands on this palette. I ended up loving this look so much. It was a bit advanced, but I really liked the whole theme of this tutorial that I've done. So you can keep on watching that while we discuss some of the stuff within this palette. Anyway, this palette, I'm guessing should cost anywhere from 62 euros or 67 US dollars. We'll see once it's available. Again, there's nothing on her official site, so I even saw in the comments this palette has been available in Poland for the last 2 months. Really? Like, that's a really long time for a product to be available just like that, but I'm not sure even if this is true. But let's just talk about palette itself and the color story that is going on. First off, you might think that it reminds you of the last year's Mini Crush eyeshadow palette, and the color story, even though is similar, it's not the same. And from what I can see from the pictures, we even do have one multichrome here, potentially one multichrome. So what is available in this face palette is going to be this pink cream blush. Now when we can discuss how deep or light this one is, but you know what I even like to do sometimes if I'm not satisfied with the color of certain blush, I just like to use a little bit, maybe what we're having here, brighter pink eyeshadow, and it will lift that shade on your cheekbones. You can even set it with a little bit lighter shadow, which again, it's powder, so I don't know how these two would combine. I would love to try to see the final result. Obviously, at the moment I am really light in my skin, so this whole color story would really show off on my skin type. I am a bit concerned how this will work on a deeper skin tones, just because its color seems to be really intense. Now when we talk about this highlighter, it seems like I'm afraid from what I can see on the picture it's going to be too deep of a shade for me, but I'm not sure. When it comes to eyeshadows, we do have 5 eyeshadows in here. So the first one, being Esme, it's type of a mauve pink middle tone shade, so this one would be good for deepen up your look. When as for transition, I would use this last shade, Giddy shade. I think this one would be really nice for that transition, whether we are going for just more of a brown shade or more pink shade. Now this shade, Juliet, is light pink, and you can really emphasize this color or to mix it with the previous one. So you can have all the shades in between these first 2 shades, depending on what is the look they're going for that day. Ico seems like a deep burgundy brown shade that is going to be nice for even creating your maybe liner, or what I've done in this tutorial when I lined up my what I created, like upper lid. It looked really beautiful with these pinkish tones. So that's what I would like to recreate again with this palette. And one shade that intrigues me the most is this Affinity shade, because I do believe this is a multi-chrome, and we can see from the edges from this picture that it transforms from this cool champagne silvery shade to a rosy shade. So I am interested in that one in particular. I also do like the packaging, think it's really classy and sophisticated. I will let you know if I do have any additional information whenever I have it. If you have any information about this palette, please let me know in the comment section down below. Again, as I said, apparently this has been available in Europe, or for what I can understand, some of her products in the past has been first released to Europe, then for the rest of the world. Couple of last of her products went America first and then going to Europe, etc. Again, if you had her last mini crush eyeshadow palette or her midi palette and blush set, then maybe you're not so excited about this one. I don't have those, so I'm interested to try this one, especially because I do love this color story, especially recently. Somehow I am more into this type of shades, and of course hopefully it will be good Natasha Denona quality. Definitely one of my favorite brands. Again, let me know your thoughts. I will let you know anything that I know when it comes to this new release. Before you leave, if you want to see the full tutorial for this look, make sure to watch this video, and guys, I will see you in my next one real soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.